Hey, what's up YouTube? This is Car Addict. First of all, if you've already watched a video titled something like this, just turn this off. You've seen it pretty much. A friend of mine told me this morning when he saw the video, it looked like I didn't want to do it. And I was kind of worn down and tired. I've been doing a lot of work in the house. And really that's just not fair, because these people are giving me these headlights in exchange for doing this video review. So I might as well put a little more oomph into it, I guess. And here's the cat that always wants to be the center of attention. Luckily, I think I'll stay off the table and stay out of the way. Anyways, so let's talk about first world problems. Have you ever decided, man, I want nice white LED headlights, but I also want yellow headlights? Well, what the hell? Why can't I have both? Haha, you can. Alright. From LASFIT, they're the Switchbacks. Now, let me show you a bulb. This was in my car already. You've probably seen them. If not, I got a video review of these out in the woods, well, farmland, middle of nowhere, where it's pretty dark, showing the performance of those. I'm impressed with those, especially for the price. I mean, they're barely more than a set of halogens are, really. Now, this is the new set. The only downfall, yeah, you got this little module here, and it's not, I don't think it's the LED driver or anything, because, I mean, they're basically the same size bulb. I'm pretty sure this does this is where the trickery happens, right here. They've got a little thing up their sleeve. Alright, so can you see that right there? You got one chip. It does look like there's a ton of little dimples in there for a lot of different places to emit light from. But let's take a look at the new setup. Huh. I wonder what that's about. Alright, first, holy crap. We've had our in-laws living with us for about 3 months. They got their keys the other day, so they're moving, so this place is getting just absolutely torn apart. It looks terrible, but maybe someday I'll shoot another video up here. When it's not like this, you can see that this isn't how we live every day. Anyways, to show you what those LEDs do, I'm going to use this. It's a computer power supply that I hacked apart. Well, I unscrewed it. Brought a couple wires out, put a resistor on it because it needs a load to stay on if you're not powering anything. Now, if you like screwing around with stuff, I'd look into building one of these because you can do it for about probably 20 bucks these days, and it's just pretty awesome and convenient to have. Now, I could wire a switch for this test or whatever, but basically this is going to be my headlight switch. I'm just going to touch it to that post. Normally, I wire it up and screw it on, but I don't want to wire a switch right now. Alright, so I got the new one hidden under a soup bowl, because I don't want you to see it yet. Alright, so, hit the light switch. Okay, headlights are on, right? Imagine you turn your headlights off and on. Alright. Well, okay. There's a new set. I mean, okay, I don't really think either one's brighter than the other necessarily. They're both blinding. Anyways, look what happens when you flick your headlights off on real quick with a switchback. You'll know why they get their name now. Boom! So, do I want white headlights or yellow headlights? I don't have to answer it. All I gotta do is flick my switch, and I got one or the other. Pretty freaking cool, right? Alright, well hopefully my vision comes back soon, because now all I see are these big bright spots wherever I look, because I was just looking at those a second ago. But obviously, like I said, I've done the video, I've had them in the car. I don't notice a difference in color when they're white. The output looks to be about the same. 4200 lumens is what I thought I saw the first time. When you look in the book, it doesn't say, it says 3800. So the difference between 38 and 36, or whatever these were, it should. I doubt that's even visible unless you had like a little luminosity meter, luminometer, whatever the hell it might be called. But when they're that yellow color, it's kind of weird. If you look at the things in the distance, like there's a mailbox, a street sign, reflectors, it seems like everything you look for is as lit up when it's yellow, but it seems dimmer, if you know what I'm saying. Like, it doesn't seem like it's as bright ahead of you, but you can see everything just as good, I think. That's probably a terrible way of explaining it. That's just what it seemed like. Now, I don't have their lights in my fog lights. I have somebody else's, and I have yellow fog lights. But this is more of a golden yellow, kind of like you saw where my fog lights are like a Crayola crayon yellow, just yellow. If you only have one on at a time, they just both look like yellow lights, really. But when you have both on, then you can see how my fog lights are more yellow. So that's one thing. I'd be wary if you plan on running yellow headlights and fog lights. Maybe wait for them to put out some yellow bulbs, or look at the color. These are 3000K. Maybe my fog lights are not. I mean, I'm guessing maybe they're 2700 or 3500. I really don't know. Maybe they're just not the same color temperature. So look into that. Make sure they're going to match if you're going to do it. Because these are a little more expensive than just getting the single, which obviously there's a lot more to it. I am still going to include some clips from last night when I shot it out in the fields, just so you can see them at night on the car. But I'm going to chop out some of it. I'll include the pictures I took with my phone, but they're really, really grainy. And it normally on your phone, you can zoom in and you can tell the picture quality is going to shit. As you zoom or as you do whatever, you can tell it's going to suck. It didn't look like they were going to look that terrible. I got home, put them on my computer, and it was just like, wow, these pictures suck. So, you're just going to take my word for it. White for white, it was about the same. Yellow didn't appear as bright out when you're in the car, but if you look for landmarks that are lit up, they seem like they're as lit up. Alright, so I'm going to throw the link to these new Lasfit Switchback LED lights in the description, as well as the link to these, just because you can check it out and make sure they got the fitment you're going to need, because this is the set that you're going to win. Except you're going to get a brand new set. The only thing I ask is, you're getting a free set of headlights, so if you could throw them in your car, maybe take a picture or two, throw those up with a little review on Amazon on these guys' page to give them some support for the free headlights you got. I'd appreciate it. I actually still need to do the same myself about my sets I've gotten. So the giveaway really is just because I've hit 500 subscribers, which is a real feat when you consider I get it in just under a year, when people like PewDiePie get about 24,000 in a day. That is insane to think. Kind of want to see that guy's bank account. Anyways, check out the rest of this video so you can see the light at night. This one gets 500 likes. I'll do another video doing the drawing, and I'm unsure yet how I'm going to choose a name. Probably just swipe it and stop in comments, screenshot it, and put those names in the hat, do it again, swipe and stop. Do that a few times, get a bunch of names, draw from a hat, or use an online randomizer. I don't know. Either way, stay tuned for that. Make sure you hit the like button so that the count gets there and somebody wins these headlights. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Please thumbs up this one. And I will see you later. Alright, bye. So I'm at the designated car addict headlight proving grounds, which really just means it's a back road near where I live. That is one of the only places I know of that I can get away from street lights and everything. But it's pretty dark that way, and looking around I kind of noticed that with my interior lights on, I cannot see shit around the car. So if somebody walked up and tapped my window right now, I would shit myself, I bet. Because I would have no idea anybody's here. a little nerve-wracking climbing out in the dark under the hood just because you're completely vulnerable, but I'm not scared of the dark. I'm not scared of the dark. I'm not scared of the dark. Alright, let's get to it. Alright, so we're just getting a reference again. The factory lights, or not the factory, but the LEDs I have in it right now. Alright, well, I got out and I did take the photos of the setup that's in there now, and I did chicken out. I was, I mean, I stayed out and finished my photos, but I heard, like, I heard somebody say something, and then I heard some shit rustling in the trees right by the side of the street where I'm at. So I have enough balls. I will come back, get out of the car, and reshoot the next lighting setup. But I'm gonna drive up here to the gas station to swap the headlights out because I really don't want to be in basic pitch black in the middle of nowhere under my hood, just oblivious to anything else around me because I'm focused on wiring headlights. Yep, 33-year-old big old chicken. Chickens don't clap! Now that I'm gonna go risk my life out in the woods for this video. Babe, if you find this video somehow, tell the girls I love them. Gotta keep hearing shit in those woods. It might be a little bit bluer than the last set by a tiny bit. I could just be looking for something to say here though. Pretty much they match. So let's take our pictures, try to get a comparison. I had a mild heart attack a second ago. I found out what the sounds are. It's the friggin' leaves falling out of the trees. It's almost more of a gold than a yellow.